Hi there, welcome. Fall Sociology 210, 80 OLB. The OL means this is a completely online class. The B means, obviously, starting today, October the 14th, and we will wrap up when the rest of the course wraps up, when the rest of the semester wraps up. Let's see, I think it's on the 15th of December. And yes, it is. That's on a Monday. So keep that in mind. All of our work will be due during the semester, except for this coming up week because of fall break, Monday and Tuesday. That's exceptions with holidays. All our work, barring those exceptions, will be due on Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Okay, let's talk about that real quick. I don't have a real late work policy, but here's what I'd like to tell you. I would rather you turn in something late than send to me something that's been AI generated or manufactured or edited to the point that your writing is no longer visible. To help with that, I have included a template for your forum, which will appear as a blog, and your journals, so that when you send me work, there is a statement at the very bottom stating that it's your work, your words, not modified, no ChatGPT, no Grammarly Pro. I don't need any of that. I need you to do the work. I could do the ChatGPT. I'm pretty good at it, actually. But not to get academic work done. No, it's still plagiarism. Okay, we know that. All right, so let's talk about this semester. Okay, you've got 10% of your grade are optional quizzes. Now, they'll help you. I round them all up to 100. Now, you think, well, now, wait a minute. If I don't do them, if you don't do them, you don't do them. That's your choice. But on the outside chance that you miss a journal or a blog or a regular quiz, you just bomb on it because you know it's being proctored, and we'll get to that in a minute. These will help your grade, because if you make at least a 60 on the practice quizzes, I'm going to take them up to 100. So you'll have all these wonderful 100s to bring your grade up. Keep that in mind. 10%, that's a lot. Your regular quizzes are all proctored. And I switched it up. I don't usually do this. Take a deep breath. But I switched it up so that your first proctored quiz is due next week. Why did I do that? Because people tend to have problems with using a laptop with no webcam, or maybe they're using a Chromebook. I don't know. But let's just figure it out on the front end so that when it gets crucial on toward the end of the semester, we've already got our problems figured out. Don't you love it? Okay, now we got that out of the way. So we'll have quizzes. All of those are proctored, and they are worth 10%. Okay, now let's talk about the blog forums. Here's a big chunk of your grade. All your forums will appear as blogs. It's just a setting I choose on Moodle. And your reflection journals will all, I'm sure you've been doing the math, they're all going to be worth 80%. Remember, you must use the template. I've got a similar template for the forum that I have for the journals. Just use it. As I said, there's a statement right there that says you didn't use anything but your own words. That's all I ask. That's all I'm asking of you. All right, let's roll with this. Let's go over the schedule real quick. Chapters 1 and 2 are going to be due 10/24 at 10 a.m. Why is that? Because of the fact that we have fall break. Woo-hoo. Get that. Okay, so speaking of which, you will have that proctored quiz. I meant to say this, but I did not. You can use your e-textbook for this quiz. It will slow you down, I understand, but you'll have to have another device. Proctorio, even though I've got the settings as moderate, Proctorio is a little choosy about navigating away from the quiz. So if you're going to use the quiz, and I've got them set up for 8 hours, so it's not going to take you that long. Most of them are multiple choice. You know, that's just the way it is. Anyway, you can use your text on another device, whatever device you choose. So all your work, read carefully, because this is a busy class. We've got double the amount of work as the 16 weeks. You know, so next week, for example, you've got a journal on chapter 1 and a forum. On chapter 2, you got a forum discussion and that proctored quiz. 4 things. Generally, you'll have 4 things. Okay, so after we get back and settle in from fall break, then all of our assignments starting on the 28th, due at 10 a.m., okay? 11/4, 10 a.m. Make sure you pay attention. What I will do is copy over everything from this tentative schedule and put it week by week in Moodle so it's easier for you to follow. Okay, it will roll like that until after Thanksgiving. I will, on December the 2nd, open all your work. You will have from the 2nd to the 15th to get your final proctored quiz completed and a very lengthy journal completed. And the nice thing about this journal is because it's so big, I think it's 1,000 words, I'll give you some samples. I had some terrific ones turned in last night in the Mini-Master A, which is wrapping up today. I will double your grade. You'll see that in your grade book. If you go to your grades, look under grade book. If you make 100, I give you another 100. It's a great way to beef up your grade. That's all you need to know. Dr. Cox, TB Cox at randolph.edu. It's right there at the very top of your page. It's on your syllabus. I've given you my business cell phone number. You can text me. Don't FaceTime me. You can text me or call me, 336-509-9918. Let's see. That's all we need to know. Reach out to me. Use your template, or I will not accept the forums or the journals. I think that's fair. And if you feel like you're running late and you get real tempted to use something other than your own words and your own work, let me know ahead of time. Please don't send me anything that you didn't generate. I don't need that. Okay, so let's see. I've been at RCC for 20 years. Obviously, I have a doctorate, but it's not in sociology. It's in education. I'm a student too, and I'm working on an English master's degree at East Carolina. Let's don't even get me started. Yeah, I know. At least it's not math, right? I have 4 dogs, and they're not barking right this minute, but they probably will be. This is the 4th time I've recorded this. And I like to camp. And you may see me on campus. I am the Faculty Association president for now, until I'm voted out. And that's it for me. Again, you know, sociology is it's a life-altering course. It'll teach you a lot about the world you live in. Sometimes it's not pretty, but most of the time it is. We're glad you're here. Reach out if you need me. No FaceTime. Dr. Cox.